Welcome everyone. Today we will paint shoreline birds and waves in pastel. Today I will be using a dark UArt sanded paper for this demonstration. I've drawn a few guidelines for the waves and birds, but I will start with applying a dark gray and blue to the background water following the contour of the wave. With my white pastel pencil, I drew in the edge of the water line where the beach foam reaches the sand. I also applied some burgundy color and tan for the beach areas. Then I blended the colors with some isopropyl alcohol to give it a solid base for my pastel coverage. At this point, I pay close attention to the ripples and movements of the water, and I will use a darker shade of blue at the base of the wave and light blue to the area of foam that will be the most concentrated on the beach. I won't apply white until the final top layers. Now I will add some water texture starting in the background. I'll use some blues and greens for the main wave, but adding a light green at the top of the wave where the sunlight shines through the wave. I'm adding a little bit of white to the top of my wave just to give it a little bit of definition. I'm also drawing some patterns into the wave that is created by the motion of the wave. Usually the foam created from the wave rises up into the wave as it rolls over. Now I'll start defining the foam on the beach edge, but I'll use a darker blue and light grays and greens to develop the colors. I'll also add a little bit of kind of a bronzy color to the beach to give it that appearance of being wet sand. I'm using a reference photo to draw in a few birds on the shoreline. The reference photo will be added to the description area if you're interested in using the same one. It's from paintmyphoto.com. I will zoom up a little bit as I work on developing these shoreline birds. the birds sketched into my painting, I can begin developing the surf and the foam lapping onto the beach. At this point, I'll start using my white pastel to thicken the foam at the shoreline. It's also important that we start drawing some of the white waves up into the crest of the wave. As I define the water's edge, I'll use some dark gray right along the edge of the water to create a shadow casting from the surf of the wave. I'm using a little bit of purple to add some color to the beach, and I'm adding some dark shadows that are being cast from the birds on the shoreline. I'm going to use some light blue to create some of those puddles of water lingering in the sand. Add a little bit of white to the edges of these pools and a few patterns of white just to give it some reflection. Looking at my reference photo, I just noticed that I missed one of my little sandpipers. So I'm going to add it in right here, and I think it helps complete the picture. Now I will add some more color for movement, and I will add some of the white patterns and texture to help complete this painting. I hope you have found this video helpful, and I look forward to sharing more videos with you in the future. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe.